So you're studying for HSK1. Congratulations! But how do you actually study? Because there's videos on YouTube that give you vocabulary lists, but they don't actually give you the strategy. So in this video, I'll show you a simple way to learn the vocabulary because HSK1 only tests your listening and your reading. This is going to be primarily a reading and recognition strategy video. And chances are you don't know me. My name's Kwejo. I'm a certified Chinese teacher in the state of Florida here in the US. And I've been living in China for like 11 years, and I just enjoy helping people who are learning on their own study right so they can actually make progress without having to go to a class, without even having to be in China. If that's you, you're in the right spot. These are HSK flashcards. I will link them up in the descriptions below. You can get them from Amazon. Now, you know, because you did your research, HSK1 only tests 150 characters. There are 349 characters in this box, which means it's going to cover HSK1 and 2, but that's all good. I'll show you exactly what you need to do right now. You'll notice about these flashcards, when you get into the box, there is an audio CD. Who has a CD player, but you can rip the MP3s right off of there with your laptop. Find a friend who still has a CD player to do that. Hands down, flashcards. Ooh, cool little learning ring here. Flashcards are really good to learn characters. Take out the first one right here and take off that little paper and pop these out, and I'll show you how you study with these. You're gonna see on these flashcards there's quite a bit of information. Number one thing that hurts your results is overwhelm. So I'm gonna show you how to cross out the words there that you don't need to learn for the HSK. And yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of work, but of course you're serious, you're committed, right? You can find an HSK1 vocabulary list online. In fact, I linked to one in the descriptions below. I'm gonna tell you right now for free, Merry Christmas, this word you don't need to know for HSK1. So just put a little line through there, right? And this one you don't need either because it's the character, and the character's right there. On the back of these cards made by Tuttle, they're cool. It gives you the pronunciation there and some words down here. I'm gonna cross out this one too, just make a decision. People are like, if I cross out words and don't learn, won't I miss some Chinese? But actually, since I teach people, like there's over 26,000 people on Instagram that follow me, I know too many words. What I get is I keep forgetting all of the words I'm learning and then I can't use it. So if you don't want that to be you, listen to my advice right now super seriously and take action on it. If you learn too many words, you'll forget them and then you'll get down and you'll feel negative because you're not gonna remember the words and you will have wasted your precious energy. So it's much better to focus down on the words you actually need, learn less, but use more. Because, I mean, did you learn Chinese just to memorize all the possible words, or did you actually want to communicate with Chinese people? By the way, thank you for subscribing to my channel where I'm giving useful videos like 2 or 3 times a week. Hit that little subscribe button and I appreciate it. And so now that you've, looked at that HSK1 vocabulary list and you crossed off on here ones that you don't need, like guma, yeah, later on, okay, but right now, just mama. Or maybe you want to put a dot next to the one that you need so that you can memorize it. So now it's really simple. You just go through the deck, and when you flip over a card, you see one word, one character, you need to be able to say the words. Like, put my thumb over here, ma, and I need to be able to say mama. And look, mama, it means mom. And boom, I see this one and I need to say hi yo, like still have, and hi shirt. And now for that handy dandy study ring. Your cards are on here, you go through them, and as you can remember them, as soon as you're able to remember by recognizing a character, able to say the correct pinyin and say a word that the character is in, like 工资 is salary, 工作 is work. You don't need those two. 工厂 is a factory. So now you know the word, and pop. It's off of the keychain ring thingy. You never look at it again. Well, you can review it, obviously, but if I were you, I would pop only like, say, 30 words on a ring at a time. Go through those 30 words until you can recognize, and once you can, take them off and keep whittling down until you know them. You'll probably want to know the HSK grammar points, in which case I put a link in the descriptions below to a book for that. But more importantly, you'll need to know how to study for the HSK. Tap or click the screen right there where I teach exactly how to study for the HSK test, so you're not gonna end up crying.